Hi there everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Prestige Liquids. My name is Andrew, and as always it is fantastic to have you here with me again on another whiskey review video. Now, I would like to welcome you all to day 8 of my whiskey advent box. As previously mentioned in the other videos in this series, this is the collection of samples that I have received throughout the year, and now I am finally starting to make my way through them. Now, in regards to these whiskies, I don't have any other information about them. I will be providing extra info in the description box down below. So if you are wanting to learn a little bit more about the whiskey that I'm sampling today, check the description box down below. Alright, let's see what we're going to be having today. Down. Okay, so today I have another bourbon, and this is the Old Forester WHA Single Barrel Edition 2. This is bottled at 100 proof. Alright, let's pour some of this. Alrighty, so let's get started. I did review an Old Forester the other day, and I did not like it at all. So I've got higher hopes for this one. Let's get started. On the nose. Okay, so I think we're off to a better start. The nose on this is much more fruity. It's not as sweet as the other one that I had. I'm just getting lots of juicy green apples. It's almost like an apple pie. As you kind of get past that initial apple note, you start to get notes of cinnamon and pie crust, a touch of vanilla and caramel, lemon zest. It's quite tropical for a bourbon, actually. A little bit of pineapple. The oak is definitely there, but it's more subtle in comparison to the fruity notes that are coming up. It's a little bit dusty. It definitely has that cereal grain influence in it. Alright, let's move on to the palate and see what we get. Cheers. This is so much better. Nowhere near as sweet. But again, it's just nice and fruity. Again, more of those apple notes that I had mentioned from the nose. So one thing that is quite surprising though is that considering this is 100 proof or 50% ABV if you prefer, this is very mellow. It is not too intense. It's quite gentle, and it is also it's also quite thin, which is surprising for a whiskey of this strength. Normally the mouthfeel of something like this will be a lot thicker and quite a lot fuller, but yeah, this is quite thin, and it's also a little bit dry as well. That oaky influence definitely comes out and just kind of dries things up. Nice cherry influence, also some rice spice coming in as well. It's quite buttery. There's a certain like buttery pie crust type of flavor. More cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom. It has all those baking spices coming in. A touch of vanilla as well. Also nice rich chocolate. Imagine something like a 50% dark chocolate rum raisin kind of vibe going on. It definitely has those alcohol soaked raisin notes coming in. I'd say the overall balance of the flavor of this is absolutely fantastic, and like I said earlier, it is just so much nicer than the other Old Forester that I had. That was just so sweet and soapy, whereas this one it's just doing everything right. This is a fantastic bourbon, and it is definitely something that I would like to track down. Moving along to the finish, it's lingering, quite oaky. It is also quite sweet in comparison to the nose and the palate. Again, those apple notes are still there, but I'm also starting to get quite a bit of barrel char and a touch of smoke coming in. So again, you just have this really nice balance of flavor going along. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that. If you have enjoyed this content so far, then please make sure you go ahead and hit the bell notification and the subscription button so that you can stay up to date with all future content. I have a few more days left to go with this Advent Box series, so you're definitely going to want to make sure you subscribe to keep up with the rest of those. So I'll leave it at that. My name is Andrew, and I'll see you all again on the next video. KIPPIS. Well, since you made it this far into the video, why not go ahead and check out some of these other reviews that I have done. I will see you all again next time. Bye bye.